There we go, it starts. KRÜ definitely got that spike done over on that A site, as it's most definitely the retake starting off for the moment, but Zellsis goes into BAF and they keep on defusing. They make it work with the Ninja, not quite yet. Close enough for it, as axeddy is trying to make it all the round, and KRÜ takes it, the pistol in favor of LATAM. Sneaking around the corner, punishing at the wrong time, but that ain't happening. Cloud9 reinforced the B side. Vanity once more standing close. The smokes are now dropping down. The Molotov should deny KRÜ the entrance, but is that the case indeed? Xeppaa just waits for them to come out of the choke position, but it works quite well, and once more it's the judge speaking the verdict of "you shall not pass." Xeppaa says the same for a triple denies entry. And Klaus stands there with no options, shrugging. What should I do? There's nothing left for him to do. Save that weapon if possible, but even that seems near impossible. Waits in the corner, and it seems like time was the only enemy, really, of KRÜ in that particularly execute.
Yeah, Klaus was more watching to see if any flanks were going to come in, any aggression from xand, but it was just...
Flash and all the utility coming as well. Vanity finds at least one. There's not much more for him. The ult pops out as well, and as he's airborne, he's not finding much more. Xeppaa saves the day, or does he? That is the question for the moment, as he has been eliminated. The B side is somewhat open, accessible for the side of KRÜ to get the spike down. That is for certain. And Zellsis still has his ult. Zellsis still has the opportunity, has to swap sides, and this could eliminate it. Could pretty much do the job, but it's actually second snake bite coming in, and it can only NagZ to be found. Finds the ult, does not take it down! But the teleport is not good enough. And see what he can find. The brimstone smokes at least would allow them to get closer on site, but they still have BAF to clear, where two players are awaiting them. It's already NagZ's dead as he tried to lurk. Zellsis continues to spree and gets a second as well. The double has been secured, but Daveeys has a say in this. As he gets him down, Vanity locks down the site and leaves it to a single race who still stands a chance. KRÜ is not fully done with that one. Daveeys is fully done with that one, but a player peeking from Haven any second soon. It's gonna be...
Still on that headhunter. He's going to be the one pushing down B-Long, but he's so late. This spot needed to be cleared, and that's a great orbital strike.
Oh, but he's getting out. Does he even find the kill? NagZ actually is not finding anything, and it could be Xeppaa with low HP, still seeking something, but no chance. As from left and right the players come, it could be the fourth for KRÜ, as they also put that ult in. Daveeys finds Leaf, and this means only two more from Cloud9 stand. It should be near impossible, and would be excellent for them.
It's chaotic now. The fight's coming in close. It's just going to be Vanity left alive.
He doesn't stand a chance at all. Nope. He's at least finding one, though. Is he going to find anyone? Ain't the case, and Leaf is going for that beautiful lurk. Finds NagZ. And Cloud9, they once more have ultimates to use, as though that is the perfect timing. Never mind! It works brilliantly for Cloud9. That's for the right timing for the hookah players to make a mistake, as in the meantime, Vanity and Xeppaa. That's a brick wall. You can't catch through it. And so... a single ult to make the difference most likely ain't gonna happen, except they're all facing way too far. But even with the ult, a clear signal that you're not coming through this.
It spikes in the center of the Viper's pit too.
Oh, that's ugly.
I would be shocked if NagZ can pull this off.
They're taunting. They're legitimately taunting.
Again, just like, C9 have a good timing of like when these executes come in, the Viper wall goes up from Leaf pretty much perfectly every time. Snake bites, mollies. Flawless way to end. 8-4
coming as well as the Boombot. It's chasing Claws, and he's going to an absolute death trap. No chance at all for him, and Sodas makes it only 4. High ground taken also here by Zellsis, but they're still not fully on site. They still need to change the back off the sand positions, but they might just make it work. They very much do. It's only Vanity, never mind. 10 HP and a Spectre left. As he's upgrading, he's
going for the TP.
He's gonna run.
Only one smoke left and 10 HP going over towards that side. The chamber's still alive. There's a trademark right there on this entrance to showers. And he's in his smoke, so he might not even clear it. Runs right into NagZ's, but this wall is going to make it more awkward. He's trying to check between two angles, and Leaf catches him by surprise. They expect it. He's got a gun upgrade, and this execute coming in thick and fast.
And perfect to break the timing. Leaf is just hunting him down. And this brings us to a number 11. In a matter of seconds after they found the entry, they realized, let's put that stim beacon down and just run it, because the brimstone smoke's not going to be fast enough anyway.
It's night and day with how these two teams are attacking, right? Wow. KRÜ super slow, then going for an execute once their utility had like recharge. Here it's Leaf, I've got a kill, I'm going in. Like, you follow him as intense. But here for KRÜ, they do have a full buy and some ultimates to work with, but it doesn't matter if Zellsis is going to jump in. No respect. Closes that distance. 5v3 already.
They're treating them with contempt, and it seems like that could be pretty much done. But the lurk from axeddy, could he make the difference? They're all swapping sides. It might not be too relevant, as Leaf gets him in the end. 2 players remain from KRÜ. And you gotta perform the impossible. Defender standing in bath as if they would be attacking. Xeppaa tries to farm a few more. Zellsis is gonna steal it, but that sight could be all theirs. Vanity needs to decide what he does, and he stays back in the corner. He missed Vanity anyway. It missed Vanity, but he was spotted anyway. Can still find a kill onto NagZ and keeps on moving. KRÜ, second thoughts, but there's nothing to really debate as they're still getting onto the site. It's not really working at all. It is going to be Cloud9.
Just off KRÜ, they're coming in.
Actually not on top of the box, can TP away in time, and that is the entry. Par in the fall was yay. Either way, gonna find another and moves back. That is brilliant positioning and brilliant movement as they still need to defend it. And NagZ finds the kill. That is going to be the controller gone. Retake maybe a bit more complicated from now on, but KRÜ actually never mind. They're gonna find Leaf. Is there much more to do though? The weapon's still not looking too ideal, making it only 2, and they're retaking back on the side. Zellsis is actually gonna be stunned by his mate. That's not gonna make it much easier. Not the best weapon. NagZ only with that one, but not gonna happen. Expenses though, at least. That is going to be one good thing for KRÜ.
They're flanking all the way through. There's a showstopper.
Oh, that's ugly. Spike's not even going down. This is even worse. And as they're trying to retrieve it again, in which direction is safety? KRÜ doesn't even know. The explosives are landing on the site. And as they try to punish xand, no. It's going to be more than enough. Cloud9 with the 5th, and that KRÜ already set up the goal for themselves to once more end up and see a side that didn't necessarily work for them in the past. Leaf actually goes for it, aggressively standing to see if anyone in the smoke can be punished. And 2 he gets. An absolute beast he is. And as the ult from Fate comes in as well, the side doesn't make it any easier. Vanity swings, but gotta be careful about it because not every single reinforcement is there. As there's going to be Xeppaa punished,
so
Vanity still has a reply to it.
30 seconds
Trying to
left.
move around on the backside. The stun in that corner where Vanity was last seen. Doesn't catch on to much. And everything the KRÜ is trying.
Still keeps on moving.
Yeah, he's got the support from Xeppaa. The Prowler comes in even to just sort of check that nobody's crossed.
Oh, and he knows. Here's all those steps. The flash comes out. Is he in safety? No, the ult's going to be used and gets one. That is, by the way, the spike down. And now try your best to get out of this alive. No chance. Cloud9 secure the perimeter, and nobody's trespassing.
And NagZ just hoping that somebody overpeaks a little bit, but Cloud9 is still prepared enough. And the ultimate from Vanity is actually stuck all the way in behind. axeddy might be able to get a flank on in this spot.
One enemy remaining.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. axeddy can save the day as he goes a little deeper. One is whiffing, but there's no chance. Rely on the fact on how good they are. The team play is exceptional. A double kill, 2 entries within 5 seconds. And Cloud9 just have a field day, as there's not much to do. axeddy tries to lurk around, finds a kill, and forces to get that onto Ye. And that's a very early old use. Actually gets one of his teammates, but they're backing off. They're leaving the side of B, whilst A seems to be pretty much cleared, Ryan.
With the rolling fund they used, you don't have those retake ultimates from Cloud9, but look at the guns that are still available. It's a Spectre, it's a Bulldog from axeddy, and A site is completely open, and man advantage might not be the difference here. NagZ, I don't want to see him push up. This is what I mean. Like, KRÜ is starting to try and go for these gamble plays and being broken apart every single time.
Spike planted.
The team play is starting to really disperse from KRÜ, whereas Cloud9 are looking more and more cohesive as a unit. But the spike has gone down 3v4 on the A side.
Oh, they're just going to wallbang him. This is absolutely incredible. NagZ is dead. 2 more on side. axeddy tries his best to survive. And back there, Klaus tries his best.
It's all looking great for Cloud9. KRÜ, they won the pistol. That was the only round that they were able to pick up. That and the following, that were the only 2 rounds that KRÜ were able to get. It's fair to say that they need to win this pistol. I think that's a given.
A good statement. Yeah, I agree. I would sign that. But for now, Ye already wounded. But as they're contacting up the B side, they clear left, right, and center. Leaf is trying to get a little closer, see what he can find.
Klaus?
Was he just walking into the grenade or walking into the smoke, expecting that he would survive? This is a great start for Cloud9. Spike is now down on B, but KRÜ is initiating the retake. Yeah, Leaf shouldn't have too much of a chance, but he still gets one. So still a +1 here on Cloud9. The Spike most definitely known the position very much out in the open, and as they're finding to get the flank, Xeppaa even gets another one. It looks possible, as though it is now a 2 versus 2. axeddy and NagZ seeking what they can find. It is only Zellsis. And is it going to the pistol to be the glimpse of hope for KRÜ? He's just waiting for it. Could use for the stun, knows they cannot make it in time, and here it comes. Might just even get 2 in the meantime, but it's enough. And they're forcing up, and they're definitely forcing their way over there onto the A site. There's only NagZ is standing there ready and waiting to find a little more. The trap could be a bit of a nuisance, but he does not find the kill that he was expected to find. And xand holds left, right, and center, but also gets punished in the end. It's not looking good for KRÜ. And Cloud9, whatever they do, it seems to work.
Boom ball from Daveeys instantly broken. His attention might be taken towards the back side of where Zellsis is playing from, but look at where Leaf is, just on this corner again. So much support from him, being in these aggressive positions, and the rest of KRÜ just can't see where anybody's playing at this point.
And they pretty much should know where the opponents are coming from. As now the paranoia comes in, it will probably only get Zellsis there on backside, and they definitely try to make it work, but Leaf is looking in the wrong direction. It could still be successful here for the side of KRÜ, but never mind. Cloud9 with the 11th, winning the end. KRÜ are taking the early fights, but when they're pushing you like this, you pretty much stand no chance. The C-side is the new objective of Cloud9, and the GPS is getting him right in that direction. As Zellsis even gets the flank, it might be done and dusted right.
The mental is broken. Everybody's sort of splintering off from KRÜ. xand is sort of pushed up, but Zellsis really good at watching these flanks. There's two other players that could potentially come in on mid, but he's given up that spot. And the spike's been planted. There's not much time for Daveeys and Klaus to get stuff done here.
That would be probably the most wonderful comeback of this year, but can't be really realistic about it.
They're so scared of Zellsis because he was playing in that mid spot, watching for rotations.
Exactly. And there's still so much utility left for Cloud9 to work with, but the end of the side, blind they are for a moment. There's also a Cease following up, and obviously Zellsis has his ult. It's not getting any easier. And as suddenly it's Klaus who's airborne, tries to find a little more, gets himself a double with 5 points of health and hardly any time left. This cannot be done, it cannot be finished, and it is done because Cloud9 take out KRÜ with 13-3 domination.
2 years in a row on the exact same day, KRÜ knocked out of a semi-final.